We need to get the, we do need to get to the node, but I know where the node is, so... I just want to make sure everything's clear before I do. That's level 3. So what health am I on? Nah. I want to keep the AP sensor on because it's a heartbeat sensor. The pad vibrates when you get close. You also hear their heartbeats. Right, he's gone. Whew. Had to get a good shot on that guy then. Right. Oh, I did not realise that guy was there. Holy crap! That was close. There's the mine detector. And there's the node. We finally got it. Right. Oh god, I knocked the one out that reports. Oh god damn it. I am an amateur. Right, equip sensor A again. That's all good. The reason I'm taking this path as well is I found the SOCOM suppressor. Wait, they were unable to find him? I only knocked him out. Yeah, I've now got the M9 and the SOCOM with suppressor. Right, I want to run back up. Purely because... Right, I'm not being funny, the guy's here. How did they not find him? I'm just going to throw another one in him to make it work longer. Nope. That was lucky. Alright, I want to wait for that guy to walk over a bit. And there we go. Right, there's another shell done. Well, another room done. Just felt like alerting that guy for fun. More codec calls from the angry, pissed off girlfriend.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right, sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There were all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler Building, and then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists.
Because anyone
I was
wants to hear this
insisting that
bullshit.
I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler Building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
What?
Take care.
What the fuck? They go on with this whole emotional drivel and she goes, nah, I'm taking up your time. Oh yeah, I need to equip it. There we go. No, I want that. And that. So we're back to strut A. So we've got strut A, strut B, and then when we get back to C.
Freeze!
Don't kill me.
Okay. Oh yeah, wrong one. I always make that mistake. Every single time I play this game, I make the exact same mistake.
This is right. The C4 found in Strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
True move speed. I never actually noticed that.
Going fat, man. I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Uh-oh.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb. 5
Yeah,
years
move
ago,
speed.
I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby, too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well, I haven't even answered to myself for my sins.
What a dick.
It's shield, and it's become a shroud instead.
Basically move speed, yeah.
My soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
No one did. What are you on about, Stillman? No one asked for Peg Leg Peter. You've given yourself a nickname for a condition you no longer want to admit to and no longer have. Shit, Peter, get it together, man. Let's go get another cardboard box. Wait, how do you get to that one? Don't quite remember. Oh wait, you climb that, don't you? That's it. I have before, but like, not because I blew up a church and a lot of children. And then did it for like, what, 5 years? Oh, that's just effort. Like, it's so easy to drop past. Just knock on the wall and suddenly he's distracted by everything. Don't really need to take out the other one. If you time your run right, you don't need to take the other one out.
Freeze!
Nah, that's fair enough move speed. I don't, I just,
I have the last C4
my knee used to
frozen.
lock a lot,
There's nothing showing up on the sensor
so
now.
I couldn't really
right.
bend my
You're way
leg.
ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean
Fair
that Shell
enough,
2
man.
will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course, I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
Fair enough move speed. Hey Dark Knight, by the way. Sorry I didn't see that for a while. I'm sort of distracted between the two and then I've got about 5 windows open. True that, man.
Peter, I have sensor B.
Good. Head to the bottom of strut A.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin!
He keeps freezing it for quite a while after he says to stop.
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down.
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Right. The one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Right. Move! Get to the bottom of strut A now!
It actually changes what depending on what difficulty you're on as well, which I think is a pretty awesome touch. The fact they give you less time on higher difficulties. Easy enough to take those things out. You can do it in 1 shot or 3 shots. It all depends on what your aim's like. Since my aim is acceptable, I go for the single shot most of the time. And up we go. We'll eventually get to the bomb. I also like how it pauses between loading screens. It's very nice of the game to do that. Oh, and it stays paused through the whole codec conversation.
Right. Pliskin, listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
That man has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Raiden, keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
Hooah! What a death noise. That's just an amazing death noise. Also note the layout for that room is a lot different than it was last time. There's a reason for that. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to have that on now. Yeah! Made it!
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the President. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Right, we need to get back up then. So that's a problem.
Raiden, the terrorists have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
What?
A hostage has been killed, shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof, just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the President.
What about the other hostages?
President Johnson is your first priority.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
Jack, be reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Not being funny.
Looks like he's
Raiden's just being a little bitch right
I
there.
can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation. He is not a factor in this mission.
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
I understand.
Raiden, go and rescue the President. You can start off by getting to the upper level of Strut A.
Not being funny though, Raiden is just being a little bitch there. Say the President is the main priority. He's like, no, everybody else is in danger. Well, yeah, but the President, no, he's pretty fucking important.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father. Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
That's not him. This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you? Maybe you can give me death.
I've seen a few fires.
My name is Fortune, lucky in war and nothing else.
So I called Fortune then?
A death to call my own. Hurry! Kill me, please!
Why is she called Fortune if she's only fortunate in war? Surely you should be called Fortune if you're a good gambler.
What are you doing? Kill me!
She has a tiny health bar. And does that.
Put me out of my misery now.
Oh, come on. Oh, really? She seems to like to destroy... Well, she seems to be destroying everything. That means it's on its way back down. God, she's getting pissed off.
Right. Batman just contacted us directly.
Batman called us?
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically asked for you, right?
What?
He's killed off Peter. Now he's after you.
Why me?
How should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
The countdown's already begun, right?
Great. How much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 400 seconds remaining.
So he's planning on taking this place out.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
What about backup?
None. There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
Great.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber now. He's completely lost sight of our ideals. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul. It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one, really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Then he's all mine.
Later, then.
Now!
Yay! That perfect headshot from a deflected bullet.
Damn!
I wonder what would happen if he shoved his gun in her mouth and then pulled the trigger.
Are you gone? No. No, that death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die? Alone again? Cheated out of death again?
More importantly, why hasn't she tried that?
How much longer, Dad? You've punished me enough. I thought you could give me peace. But you couldn't kill me either.
That tear. Or dem tears, rather. Raiden's an idiot. He could have just shot her. He was like point blank. Even if it had missed, he could have just shot Vamp more.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen. I died once already. I can't die twice.
What a dick.